The Huntrix have already won over every fan, but there is still one mysterious member who has not been revealed yet in K-pop Demon Hunters. Can you imagine who the fourth hunter is and what role she will play in the story when she finally shows up? Storewall. One of the most talked about theories in K-pop Demon Hunters fan forums suggests the possible existence of a missing fourth member who was supposed to appear in the first movie but ended up being cut. Everything started with a nearly invisible detail that only the sharpest fans noticed, a mysterious wall that appears in the first scene where Rumi meets Jinu. On that wall, there are 4 outfits displayed. 3 of them are clearly feminine, with styles that match the Huntrix themselves, and the 4th one looks completely different. A dark, shadowy outfit with details that seem to come straight from the underworld. At first, a lot of people thought that outfit belonged to Jinu. Hold up, the Hunters have always been portrayed as female characters, connected to earth energy, balance, and the power of nature. So why would there be an outfit that looks so sinister and totally out of place? That is exactly where the explosive theory begins. What if that outfit does not belong to Jinu, but to a brand new member? A warrior who comes directly from the underworld, with an energy opposite to the original Huntrix trio. Things get even more interesting. According to some fans, this character could be none other than Rumi's lost sister, a twin taken by their father to the underworld when she was still a child. Imagine the plot twist. An evil twin sister, raised in darkness with demonic powers and a tragic past, who later becomes the 4th Huntrix. Not everyone agrees with that version, though. Another popular theory says the 4th member would not be from the underworld at all, but rather an international hunter. She would come from another Asian country, and the most mentioned by fans is Japan. This would open a huge range of visual and narrative possibilities. Outfits inspired by traditional Japanese clothing, powers based on mythology, and even cultural contrast between her and the other Huntrix. It would be an amazing way to expand the franchise universe, bringing mythological elements that fans are absolutely obsessed with. In the end, no one knows for sure whether she is Rumi's dark sister or a foreign warrior. One thing is undeniable: the mystery of the 4th Huntrix is far from being solved. K-pop Demon Hunters has always been great at saving its biggest secrets for the most epic moments. When she finally appears, you can bet it will be the kind of revelation that makes the entire fandom absolutely lose it. Every clue, hidden detail in scenes, and behind-the-scenes moment might reveal something completely unexpected about the Huntrix. Are you ready? Then come hang out with us in this new video! Fight against demons. At the end of the epic fight between the K-pop Demon Hunters and the terrifying Guima, it was clear that the girls struggled a lot. Rumi fought bravely, Zoe thought fast, Mira was incredibly agile, and even then, the villain almost won. It seems their powers alone were not enough to defeat him easily. Now think about this with me. What if there was a 4th member? Someone with abilities that complete the group, helping balance the forces and defeat the enemy more efficiently. There is more. Everything indicates that in the second part of K-pop Demon Hunters, an even more powerful villain is on the way. If Guima was only the tutorial mode, the next one will definitely be the true final boss. So it makes total sense to imagine that a new warrior might show up to face that threat and make the team stronger. While Rumi represents strength, Zoe is the strategic mind, and Mira brings speed. The new member, possibly named LILA, could represent the archetype of magic or support, the one who protects, heals, and boosts the others. This follows the classic logic of action animes and series. A new member means new powers, new stories, and obviously, much more excitement. Saja Boys. One of the most exciting details that made K-pop Demon Hunters blow up worldwide is definitely its music and its 2 main groups. On one side, we have the Huntrix, the legendary hunters who protect the world. On the other side, the Saja Boys, a rival group with no less than 5 members. Yes, 5! Meanwhile, the Huntrix only have 3. So here comes the big question. Why such a strange difference? Coincidence? Strategy? Or a secret the creators are still keeping from us? Apparently, the Hunters group was never supposed to have only 3 members. Since the beginning, there were hints that the K-pop Demon Hunters universe was planned for a continuation. The success of the movie only confirmed what many fans already suspected. The story never actually ended and maybe was never meant to end there. Officially, several scenes were cut to fit the runtime. But was that really the only reason? Or did those cuts include the start of the fourth member's story? Who ultimately got removed from the film? Think about this. Each Huntrix has her own origin, transformation, and a unique power. Adding another member would require more screen time, an entire character arc, and obviously a lot more work for the animation team. After all, animating magic, sparkly outfits, and fabulous hair is no joke. That is when the director made a very curious comment. In an interview, she said the character Mystery does not show his face because it is easier to animate 4 characters. Wait, 4? Why mention 4? If the Saja Boys have 5 members, why say it is easier to animate 4? Could it be that originally the Huntrix also had 4 members, and one of them was removed before the final cut? Many fans strongly believe that is exactly the case, and that this lost Huntrix is still out there, hidden inside some forgotten storyboard, waiting for the perfect moment to finally make her grand debut. Maybe she even appeared in disguise in a quick scene no one ever noticed. One thing is certain, in K-pop Demon Hunters, everything has a purpose. If there is a 4th member, it is only a matter of time before she returns and steals the spotlight exactly like a true pop star would. Before we continue uncovering everything about the 4th Huntrix in K-pop Demon Hunters, drop a comment down below saying, "Surprise!" Baby Saja. A lot of fans believe that Baby Saja is deeply connected to this whole story. After all, he and Romance were not actually destroyed by the Huntrix, right? So where did they go? Some fans swear up and down that they were never really defeated. They think the two just slipped into the shadows, carefully watching every move the Hunters make. The craziest part is that there are fans who believe the villains are still close by, following the Huntrix step by step, patiently waiting for the perfect moment to strike. What if they are planning something dark and extremely well-crafted, a true counterattack coming straight from the underworld? Some theorists take this even further. They say that this revenge could involve a new demoness, or the 4th Huntrix herself. Possibly a female version with dark powers and manipulation abilities. Someone capable of corrupting the Huntrix from the inside, making them doubt one another, creating tension and chaos within the group. And the scariest part? According to this theory, everything could have been planned by Baby Saja himself from the very beginning, as if he had set up a giant chessboard and simply waited for the right time to move each piece. Picture this. While the audience believed the danger had ended with the fall of the Saja Boys, the villain was actually just waiting. Quiet, studying his opponents, preparing an epic revenge that could completely change the balance of the Huntrix universe. What do you think? Are Baby Saja and Romance secretly plotting to take revenge for the Saja Boys' defeat? Or is this just another wild fan theory, one that sounds impossible but somehow might turn out to be true in the next season? Mythology. In Korean mythology, there are 4 sacred animals: the white tiger of the west, the blue dragon of the east, the black tortoise of the north, and the red phoenix of the south. Each one represents a direction, an element, and a powerful force of nature. Check this out. If we compare them to the Huntrix, the similarities are impossible to ignore. The white tiger perfectly matches Rumi's energy, strength, bravery, and that protective instinct she always shows. The blue dragon, ruler of the east, represents wisdom and strategy, which fits Zoe flawlessly. The black tortoise symbolizes resilience and defense, connecting directly to Mira's speed and stability in battle. Although there is one detail that leaves everyone scratching their heads, the red phoenix of the south has not appeared yet. Guess what? K-pop Demon Hunters is clearly inspired by this mythology, which means that if there are 4 sacred creatures, there should probably be 4 Huntrix too. So it makes complete sense to believe that the 4th member was cut from the movie, but could show up in the future with the power of fire, passion, and rebirth. Will this lost character, inspired by the Red Phoenix, finally awaken in the next part of the story? This is the perfect time for you to hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell. That way, no update will ever slip by. K-pop groups. K-pop has completely taken over the world. New groups everywhere, and almost all of them with 4, 5, 6 members or more. It is like there is some secret rule saying, fewer than 4? No way! So why did the creators of K-pop Demon Hunters decide to keep only 3 members? And why do the hunters themselves always follow this sacred trio formula? Coincidence? Doubtful. Looking at the real world, some of the biggest girl groups in history, like the Spice Girls, had 5 members, each one with her own style and personality that complement one another perfectly, like different spices that together create the ideal recipe. That is where this theory comes in. The writers might have originally planned a 4th member named LILA, the ultimate surprise element of the group, the missing piece that would make everything balanced, with a unique energy, tons of charisma, and powers that would make the other Huntrix feel like the team is finally complete. Inspirations. The Huntrix were clearly inspired by groups like Blackpink and Twice, which have more than 3 members and are famous for their balanced formation, jaw-dropping choreography, and charisma that crosses borders. In those groups, each member has a specific role: the powerful vocalist, the lead dancer, the stunning visual, and the rapper who steals the spotlight. Everything perfectly designed. And this is exactly where the big mystery lies. If the inspiration came from larger groups, why did the Huntrix end up stuck as a trio? 3 members almost sounds too symbolic. A perfect number, balanced, yet maybe incomplete. This detail could be one of the biggest clues that the original plan was to introduce a 4th member who simply did not appear in the first movie. Perhaps she was saved as the ace up the creator's sleeve for the sequel. Or, and here comes the interesting part, maybe she was intentionally removed because her presence would add a brand new and complex dynamic to the team. Imagine it. A totally new character, with a different look and energy, capable of completely changing the chemistry between the 3 main girls. That would require story adjustments, new songs, new outfits, and even new transformations. Way too much to fit into a single movie. A lot of fans already have a bold guess. They believe this new member would be from another country, just like Lisa from Blackpink, the Thai idol who took over the world with her talent and presence. That would make total sense, because in nearly every K-pop group, there is someone from outside Korea, bringing that extra bit of diversity and mystery that the public loves. If that is the case, the creators might be preparing something huge, something that will change the team dynamic and make fans absolutely lose their minds the moment she appears. Picture the impact. The trailer starts with the 3 Huntrix we already know, and suddenly a mysterious silhouette appears with a different aura, a new symbol, a new color, and the entire fandom collapses in seconds. After all, K-pop Demon Hunters has never been an ordinary story, and maybe this missing 4th member is exactly the piece needed to transform everything into a brand new era of the universe. In the end, K-pop Demon Hunters proves that not everything is what it looks like. Between mysterious outfits, deleted scenes, and underworld secrets, the universe still hides surprises that could change everything. Do you enjoy the world of animations? Then don't miss these 2 awesome videos we picked out for you. Thanks for tuning in and see you soon!